Hey guys, welcome into Amanda's Favorites. Today's video is my top 5 daily planners for 2025. Before we jump in though, I want to give a quick shout out to this top 5 series. Did y'all know this series has been going on for 6 years? We have seen some seriously amazing planners come out since then. But it also reminds me, I've been making YouTube videos for a long time. And sometimes I forget how much trial and error it has taken. I was just on Skillshare, today's video sponsor, watching a YouTube masterclass by Marques Brownlee. He's a tech YouTuber that both Pierce and I really like. And I just remember thinking I could have skipped probably my first 5 years of learning in about 6 months, just by learning from someone who is truly an expert in his field. And if you haven't heard, Skillshare is the best place to learn pretty much anything online from people like Marques who really know what they're doing. I totally recommend his class to anyone starting out on YouTube. But Skillshare has classes on pretty much everything. You can learn bullet journaling, how to bake sourdough bread, which I would totally recommend, or even pick up the piano. And if you've never tried Skillshare before, I've got a challenge for you. Because thanks to the awesome people over at Skillshare, the first 500 people to use my link in the description will get an entire month free trial of Skillshare. So go claim your spot real quick, jot down a class, and I bet you won't finish it without learning something genuinely useful. Done? All right, let's get back to my top 5 daily planners for 2025. Let's jump in and take a look at my top 5 daily planners for 2025. This year in my top 5 videos, I am doing them by categories. So today we are going to have most flexible, most customizable, best minimalist, most intentional, and most aesthetic. So I have 5 categories. Some of those categories are only going to have one planner in them. Some are going to have maybe more than one planner in them. If any of these planners catch your eye, we will have linked down in the video description the full review videos on that planner, because this video will not cover everything that a full review video will. We're not going to walk through the planners from front to back. I'm just going to show you the highlights so you can see what might catch your eye for 2025. If I have a discount code for them, will be linked down in the video description. So make sure you check down there before purchasing. I also have affiliate links for several of the planners that are in today's video. When you use my affiliate links, when you're going to make a purchase, you are helping to keep my channel going. So if my content has helped you, that is a huge way you can give back for free. All right, let's do it. First category for top 5 daily is most flexible. And Passion Planner Daily wins that. Of course, I could always add a lot more into the categories, but I really do try to keep this slimmed down to what has caught my eye this year, what have I loved this year, and what do I think would serve the vast majority of my community here the best. I love Passion Planner Daily. I have used it off and on this year myself. It is an A5 book with a vegan leather cover, very portable. You have a band on it. You have the Kickstarter color ribbon and bookmark. It lays flat really well no matter where you are in the book, and has amazing 80-pound paper. Here's my little short pen test for this video. The 80-pound paper is smooth but not slick. It does not have tooth to it though, but it is a very substantial, nice 80-pound paper. And if you look at the back, even with a fountain pen, I really can't even see any ghosting. There is absolutely nothing coming through there. One of my favorite things about this planner is the paper, but it won in the most flexible category. And why is that? Because it is undated, which makes it so flexible and no days are wasted. So if you only need a daily for Monday through Friday, if you only need a daily on some days, then you just pick up this book whenever you need it and put it away when you don't. I also love how every daily page is a 2-page spread, as you can see here. And one of those pages is completely open dot grid. So flexible for whatever you need. Let's say that you want to keep a detailed log of your food. Then use this space for it. Let's say you need to take notes every day in meetings at work. Use this space for it. Every page is numbered, so then you could go index those pages in those meetings. Let's say that you like to journal every day or record gratitudes. You have this space. So it is exactly what they call it. The space of infinite possibility is completely flexible for what you need. You have times from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m., half-hour time slots, and you have your day divided up into some different categories. You have a focus, you have a game changer goals, you have personal work to-do list, free space, self-maintenance, best thing that happened, today I learned, today in one word, and my mood for the day. I find even if I don't fill out all of these, I really do like this page. And even if I'm not using this for my game changer goal, that's like my top 3 for the day. And then my personal list, my work to-do list, I can use this for whatever I want. And I absolutely love all this free space. I also love how my timeline does not take up half of my page, and yet I still have a timeline for appointments or for, let's say I want to time block out the day, like when am I going to be working? When am I going to go to the gym? When we have this doctor appointment, and how long is that going to take, so I can still draw lines and time block out my day, and yet it's not taking up half my page, and I do still have all this space. So I love Passion Planner Daily for all those reasons. I do have a discount code and affiliate link down below. Category number 2 in my top 5 daily is most customizable. Plum Paper wins that for this year, you guys. Plum Paper is, I think, the most affordable, customizable planner. So for all of the customization that they allow you to do, I think in the realm of the other companies that have customization, that Plum Paper is the most affordable. I mean, look how cute this cover is. They have tons of cover choices. You can put an extra plastic cover over it if you wish. I could have put the year on here or customized it with my name, but I left it blank. You get to choose your coil cover. You get to choose your start month. There are so many things you get to choose in this planner. This is your typical 7x9 daily, but they also have a 5 and they have 8.5 by 11. You can choose if it's coil bound, you can choose if it's disc punched, and you can choose if you go unpunched. They have several daily pages to choose from and several color schemes or neutral. This is their neutral one with absolutely 0 color in it. And this is just one of their daily page layouts. So on this one, you have appointments, move my body, and work task. Guess what? I put those words in there. You get to customize every part of your page. All these boxes, my top 3, my next 3, you can do it. And good things, I added all those in. You can leave it blank or you can add in that customization. It really is amazing how much you can customize in this planner. On your monthly layouts, you get to customize whether you have lines in your boxes or no lines. You get to choose if you have holidays listed in your planner or no holidays, and you can specifically pick which holidays you want listed. You can pick a Monday start or a Sunday start. I think you're getting the point that there is so much to choose from. I started this planner in November, and I had this daily planner go for 6 months because I didn't want it to be this huge, fat, chunky book, so it makes it very portable still. This planner starts at $35.95. It does differ based on what you add on, because you can add on whole sections at the back of like cleaning house pages or meal planning pages or fitness pages. You can add on all those pages as a whole nother section. Plum Paper has 70-pound Mohawk paper that is a proprietary blend that is made just for Plum Paper. It is very smooth but not slick. It does not have tooth to it, but is a very smooth, nice, substantial feeling paper. This planner weighs 1 pound, 5 ounces because I only put 6 months in it and I didn't add any other extra sections at the back. And I'm not sure why, but I did the weights in this video and I don't normally do the weights on planners. You can usually find it on the planner websites, but the Passion Planner was 1 pound, 7 ounces. So I was actually surprised this one weighed in at only 1 pound, 5 ounces. I got my kitchen scale and I weighed them in. Here is my pen test. I do a lot bigger pen test in the full walkthrough videos up on YouTube. But as you can see, the only pen you see coming through is the fountain pen. So I wouldn't use a fountain pen with Plum Paper. You can kind of see it coming through. Other than that, there's absolutely no bleed through and you can see very, very little ghosting. I personally love the flexible covers and how lightweight it feels in hand and what a small coil I can get on a 6-month daily book. This particular daily layout is not up on my YouTube channel yet, but I have several other of their daily layouts that I have shared in different videos up on my Plum Paper playlist. I have reviewed a lot of Plum Paper layouts, weekly and daily. I was actually using Plum Paper as my weekly planner when I started this channel. I love this new neutral option that they've added in the past year or two. Like I said, they do have color themed options too. If you haven't checked out Plum Paper, it's definitely one to take a look at. And I do have a discount code and affiliate link. Category number 3 in my top 5 daily is Best Minimalist. And in this category, I have 3 planners. I just really wanted to share them all and they fit in this category. So stick with me, you guys. Let's start out with Hemlock and Oak. Hemlock and Oak is sustainable, woman-owned, and run and printed and everything done in Canada, but has very affordable shipping to the US. Comes with 2 satin ribbons. This planner is $64. It has 416 pages, 80-pound amazing paper. It is smooth, not slick, probably not quite as smooth as plum paper, but it is a smooth paper. It has a 4.2 millimeter grid. It weighs 2 pounds and 16 ounces. And it's a little bit bigger than an A5 size. It's an 8.5 by 6.35. Now, I don't have their 2025 planners yet in hand. They are going to send them to me. I do plan on doing a YouTube review for those, but I do have a full walkthrough of their 2024 planners, and the page layout is going to be the same. But they are offering a new daily option in 2025, which is they are offering to split this book. And they are calling it the Daily Duo. They're still going to do it where you have the option to keep it all together, but because of their thick paper and being a bound book, it is a really hefty daily. They did a great job on having it lay flat. Like, I am actually so impressed with the thickness of this book and how flat it lays, but I think it is going to be a great option to offer this in a 2-book set to make it so much more portable. Here is my pen test page. And as you can see absolutely nothing. Even the fountain pen, you cannot see. This paper is amazing. Let's take a look at a blank daily page. You have a focus box, intentions, very small header, so your whole page is really utilized for your day. You have a 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. Couple extra lines at the bottom though, so you could go past 11, and half-hour lines in between, a very light grid, and very light to-do list tick-off boxes there, so you could use them, you could ignore them. A lot of people have used this planner for beautiful journaling because of how thick the paper is and how open the page is. It's just a very minimal, beautiful layout and crafted out of such nice materials. So that was the first one in my best minimalist category. I will give you a look at these bound books together, the Hobonichi Cousin and the Common Planner with Hemlock and Oak, so you can see the thickness. So you can see how Hemlock and Oak splitting their book into 2 might really open it up to a lot of people that need to throw it in their purse or their office bag every single day to go into the office. All right, next up is the Hobonichi Cousin. Now, I know this also has weekly layouts, but I do feel like it's a really good daily option in an A5 size for someone who loves the Tomoe River paper and loves the portability of this book, especially if you need weekly in with your dailies. It's still a very minimal planner, as in it is so lightweight to carry around with you. You have a 24-hour time grid here on the left and very light lines. So if you want to use your time blocking, you can. If you want to ignore that and write all the way across the page, you can. But you do have that light line that's a little bit darker to separate you. You have 5 boxes at the top for anything you want to note for the day. You get the moon cycle, the day, and the date. You do have a quote at the bottom. This is the English version of the Hobonichi Cousin. And you have a look at your monthly layout right there with the 2 dates circled that these 2 pages are. Let's look at the pen test page next. Here's a whole bunch of pens, fountain pen, everything. This is 52 GSM paper of the Tomoe River paper. And you can see all the pens that you will see ghosting throughout this planner on every single page, but you will not have bleed through. And this paper being so thin and not bleeding through is the magic of this planner. People either love this paper or hate it. It gets that nice crinkly feeling when you write all over it. Here's a little bit of a look of it being written all over. This planner is $61.50. You can purchase it from Jet Pens here in the US. A lot of times when it's on Amazon, the price is inflated, so make sure to check on that. Also, lots of people do love to order from the Hobonichi 1101 store straight from Japan. I've done that before, and I do have a couple unboxing videos under my Hobonichi playlist about that, because when they launch, they have their special pen for the year, their Uniball Jetstream pen that's done in a different color every year. It's the multicolor blue, black, and red ink. People love to get that with their special launch freebie that they do every year. But the best place to order in the US is definitely Jet Pens. Okay, that is the Hobonichi Cousin. The last one in my best minimalist section is the Common Planner. Now, if you want true minimalist, this is their vertical planner weekly. So just like the cousin with undated daily pages. So completely undated, but enough pages for the entire year. But I am actually suggesting from the Common Planner for their new dated daily, which you don't have weekly pages with. And I would have loved to order that one, but I really wanted the one that I could do some comparisons with Hobonichi and some other companies. I don't have a full review up of this yet, but it is coming. So they have a dated daily in which you only have the daily pages and not the weekly with it. And that is $53. It has a 3.7 millimeter grid, 480 pages, and weighs 14.1 ounces. And so if you want dated daily pages in a really minimal, it will not have any color. The daily pages will look like this printed. So it's very minimalistic looking. And that's why I wanted to share it in this category. And that is a brand new offering from Sterling Inc., who makes the Common Planner this year. So check that out if you're looking for something like that. And I do have a discount code and affiliate link for Hemlock and Oak. If any of these planners are catching your attention, make sure you check down below and click on the full review videos so you can find out more details, see the full walkthrough, and see if it's really for you. All right, category number 4 in my top 5 daily, Sprouted Planner wins for most intentional. She has really amazing reflection and intentional questions. Let me show you that. So at the end of the month, you have some really intentional reflection questions. You have some fun, what are you currently? Some fun favorites from the month, which are just really nice to look back on. And then you have this page to really go deeper into your intentions. What were your intentions for the month under these categories: values, people, things, and your year list? And how did it go? What's working and what's not? And then looking forward. What are you looking forward to? What are you feeling challenged or worried about? What can you eliminate and or delegate? Are there any changes you need to make? An upcoming focus in all those categories and a little notes room. You have that before every month. And then you have room to journal or take notes or even expand on that in your monthly dashboard. You have lined monthlies, some more notes pages, and then you have full pages for Saturday and Sunday in your daily. You have a 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. with very light half-hour line slots. You have completely open boxes to use however you wish. You have an extended to-do list lines where you could cut it off and have something else go here, or you can write long form all the way across things with details that you need to get done, which is what I need because I forget what I'm actually writing if I just write 3 words. Sometimes I need more details. A blank box, another box here. She also has a weekly dashboard. So basically, you don't need a weekly planner with this planner. It could be for meal planning, could be for just seeing your big appointments, and a weekly to-do list. Heather's planner over at Sprouted is based all on the things that are most important to you in your life. It is not about goal planning or checking boxes. And she explains that in her welcome letter and on her website if you want to check it out. She also has free printables so you can try out the page layout before you purchase. Passion Planner also has free printables, which are really nice features about those 2 planners that I've mentioned. Plum Paper has a design book, which can show you all the layouts in one book. You can purchase the book and try out their paper and the layouts. When I checked just this week, it wasn't available right now because they said they were redoing it because they had new layouts and color schemes and stuff to add. So I'm not sure when that will be available again, but that's a really nice thing from Plum Paper. But in the Sprouted Planner, she takes you through in the beginning what are values, how to dig out your values and your intentions from those values. So your values shape your intentions, and then ways to focus on the people that are most important to you, reminders seasonally, your year list, and your hope for the year. And if you read through all that in the beginning, Sprouted Planner just feels very different than a lot of other planners because it is not just your daily pages. It is those 4 pages at the end of every single month to really make you think about what you want to focus on and to make some changes if things aren't going the way that you want them to, or you're not focusing on the things that matter most to you. I do have a discount code for Sprouted Planner. So that's number 4 under most intentional. All right, to wrap us up, my last category for top 5 daily is most aesthetic. And Erin Condren and Simplified won that for me, hands down. Let's talk about why. Most aesthetic, I love Erin Condren. I love the colors. Of course, you can get it in their other color schemes if you're not a colorful person. The feel of it in hand, the coil, that you get to choose the coil color. You get to change your cover by season or monthly, however you feel. The beautiful vellum pages. Like I said, they also have other themes that you can choose from every year that are not bright colored. And you can see all those other theme options in my Erin Condren big comparison video, which we will link down in the description too. The fonts that Erin Condren chooses, the colors, the feel in hand, all that makes it the most aesthetic in my mind. The Daily Duo comes in 2 books, so 2 6-month books, and you cannot buy them separately. The Daily Duo together is $85.50. This is a 7x9, but it also comes in a ring bound option and an A5 option. They use the amazing 80-pound Mohawk paper, which I personally love. Every 80-pound paper is different. So this is different than any of the other paper that we've talked about today in my video. This paper has tooth to it, which is a little bit of texture, which just helps grab the ink of the pen and absorb it very quickly. Let's look at the pen test. Here's the pen test on a blank page, which I feel like makes it show through even more than having another daily page behind it. And you can see that you can see a little bit of ghosting there, but even for the fountain pen and the Erin Condren dual tip marker, absolutely nothing bleeding through. You have dashboards for every month. You have full pages for Saturday and Sunday. You have extra notes pages every single week. You do have a weekly dashboard, but it is not dated for you, so you would have to date that. And let's look at the daily pages. You can tell this is the one that I've been using. Let's jump back here. You have from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. on your time slots with half-hour lines in there, very lightly dotted. You do have an extra box down here. You could go from 8 to 9 p.m. You have your to-dos here, and then just a big blank space. I love how there's not a lot of boxes to fill in. I love how the monthly color is carried over at the top of every month, and just the fonts. It's very aesthetically pleasing to my eye. Just the whole book as a package makes me happy to be in it every single day. And it feels really good in hand too. So that is Erin Condren. And last up in the most aesthetic category is Simplified Planner. I do have an affiliate link and a discount code for your first purchase with both of these companies. Simplified Planner is known for her beautiful covers. I mean, covers sell planners a lot of times, even though it's not what we see. I talk about this in a lot of my videos. I rarely ever see my daily cover because my planner is always folded over to the daily page that I am using, like this, right at my desk. So I have to think about what I'm seeing here in this type of planner with this type of cover. Of course, like in the Erin Condren, you're not seeing that. You're seeing the tabs. So whatever color scheme you go with there. But I always think about what color is this, because that is what I'm seeing all the time, and just the edge of the cover. But the pages are very aesthetically pleasing. You have a little icon flag for every day of the week. It runs through the same colors, which match the tab colors throughout the year. So it's just repeated. You have a 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily time slots, no half-hour lines, to-do list tick-off boxes, a big note section at the bottom, and a blank header unless you have a holiday up there. Saturday and Sunday do share a page. It is vertically divided. So you have all your time slots from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m., but then a very short to-do list. Of course, you could use this as your to-do list, and then a little note section. There are no extra notes pages or anything in between the months in this planner, and your whole year is in one planner for $64. They have 80-pound paper. It feels like a very nice, luxurious paper. It is a smooth paper. The pages are 6 by 8.75. The cover is 7 by 9.25. It weighs 2.5 pounds. Let's take a look at our pen test. On this 80-pound paper, you can see a little bit of ghosting, but absolutely no bleed through. Even with all the harsh, dark markers that I use there, absolutely no bleed through. I did forget to mention with Erin Condren, I feel like you get a lot with this planner for the price, even though the price is a little bit higher, because it's 2 full books. You get a pocket in every book. You get 4 sticker sheets in every book, which I've removed mine, but I share them in my full review video, which this one is in my Erin Condren launch video for a full walkthrough. You get this stencil ruler. You also get a 20% off coupon code for another planner, and you get a perpetual calendar. which I do not have right here with me. All that comes with your Erin Condren purchase, as well as getting to choose your cover and have interchangeable covers. Simplified probably has the most just simple page layout though. That is what they are known for. Their monthly calendars are very clean and aesthetically pleasing. Also, you do have a huge header up top though, which makes your boxes a little bit smaller. You have your previous month and next month at a glance, a little simplicity tip, a little room if you wanted to put a sticker or anything there for the month, and a note section. And I feel like I didn't show you the monthly in the Erin Condren. So let's look. Your monthly is your typical Sunday start. You have your holidays on your month. You have the design theme up there at the top, which is so beautiful to me. You have a note section over here. Your coming in and going out are in light gray. You do have a big header, but I feel like because it's a 7x9 page, your boxes are still really big and give you plenty of room to write in them. All right, guys, that wraps up my top 5 daily planners for 2025. I would love to hear down in the comments which one of these is your favorite. And if your favorite is not in this video, I would love for you to share that down in the comments too. If you are making any purchases, make sure to check down there for discount codes and to consider shopping through my affiliate link to keep this channel going. Thanks for spending your time with me. I know how valuable it is. Take care of yourself this week so you can take care of others, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.